next speaker is Representative Evan Shanley from Warwick, and it wouldn't be a press conference without a little Rhode Island story. His parents met working at the Trudeau Center. Now, how is that for a Rhode Island story? And he is now the rep from Warwick and is the lead sponsor of the bill that is put in on the House side. So, thank you, Representative Shanley, and thank you.
Thank you, George. As George indicated, I represent the Cohasset, Potawatomi, and Green Manor neighborhoods in Warwick. And the Trudeau Center exists on Post Road and has for the past 50 years, providing services for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Currently, they serve about 1,200 people on an annual basis. And as George said, back in 1981, my father was the maintenance man at the Trudeau Center, and my mother was the assistant manager in the workshop there, where she also served as the vice president of the union. And that's where they met, and a couple other things happened, and I came into this world. But the Trudeau Center has played an important role in my family, because my father, when he was working there as a 19-year-old maintenance man, during the blizzard of 1978, he lived a couple miles down the road. On his way home, he stopped in before all the snow hit to see if there was something he could do to help. He hadn't been scheduled to work. They said, "Can you stay with these folks until the buses come to take them away?" And he said, "Sure." So hours passed and the buses didn't come. The snow piled up, and it was clear that no one was coming to get the 19 customers that were left behind. So for the next 3 days, my father, a 19-year-old maintenance man, took care of these 19 people, fed them, made sure they got their medications, and kept them calm. And it was this experience that drove him to become a police officer, where he served the city of Warwick for 25 years. And it was my mother's experience at the Trudeau Center that drove her to eventually come back there 25 years later to be the chief executive officer there for 10 years. So this is an issue that's extremely important to me and to my district, because people like my mother and my father, the work they do is work that demands dignity. They deserve $15 an hour. That's the least they deserve. So I am proud and honored to sponsor this legislation that will get them there over the next 2 years, and they deserve so much more, but I think that this is something we can do and we should do. Like the senator said, we have a moral obligation, and like George said, we're judged on how we treat the most vulnerable amongst us, and this bill is a step towards showing what our priorities are as a society, and I thank you for your time and for the opportunity to introduce this legislation.